Oh, there. Made it to 60. Without much help. Certainly ain't got nobody here to get me through it, you know. Yeah. I was going to go up and search today. I was all ready to go, got up early and everything. And then I went online and checked my bank account. And I had saved $100 because it was my birthday and I was supposed to go to my son's house tomorrow. His granddaughter's birthday was yesterday, and we were gonna. He works Friday, Saturday, so we were gonna do the birthdays on Sunday, and so I got up and I was gonna go check my treasure this morning. I was gonna check and see if the snow had melted, and I was all ready to go and everything, but I decided I'd check my bank account before I went, and Amazon went in there last night and took my $100, left me $5 for my birthday. I get paid on Tuesday. They go, well, let's see, his account says it's his birthday tomorrow. He's got $100 in his account. Let's go get it now. Yeah, I got something for Amazon. Something for Amazon here. Beep, you know. Thanks, Amazon. I'm going Newegg and anybody else for shopping online from now on. Just piss me off. I don't know. I mean, you know. You don't do nothing all the end of the month, saving that $100 so that I can have a nice birthday. And they just totally screw me. Oh, we'll put it back in your account. Yeah, 3 days. I get paid on the 3rd, and I'll have their money back on the 4th. You know, because those 3 days are business days. It's not weekends. So it's about 5 days, you know. Oh. Okay. So, yeah, I was the picture in the thumbnail picture. I don't know if I showed that in the last video or not. But I'll put it back on here. Oh, yeah, here. Here's his horse. The horse. And look. He has a blaze on his nose. He has a blaze there. And here's here's Forrest Fenn. There's his nose, his eye, his head. You know, he's standing there looking at the horse. What? Okay? So, 60s, yeah. Yeah, I have a friend. He was a week younger than me. And he went no deed when he was 30. He was into strippers and cocaine, and it killed him. So, yeah, there's his horse. I call him Blaze. And you see the woman sitting here with her legs here. She's sitting in here. And this is right next to the other one with the fisherman that I put up. The guy saying it's Forrest Fenn fishing. It's like this guy, but he's right in here. But you got to get another. This guy here, it's like this guy, but he's standing right in here, and you got to get a camera angle looking in there from another angle, and then you see the other guy standing there. But yeah, it's pretty obvious. This is a woman sitting down here. Her legs. There's that fisherman. There's his horse. But you see there's other faces. There's all kinds of other faces. These are all figures down here with faces. There's see the face in here. Ooh, where is it? Right in there. And there's others, things down there. But this is a bizarre place. That's why I call it Wonderland, you know. It's got, there's that guy in his, that's all, looks like dang horse to me, except the shape behind him, that's an elephant. You can see, and the trunk comes down and sticks up right here. That's a trunk coming up, and there's elephants down. You can see the elephant head there, the trunk, and but there's elephants everywhere. Mammoths. Yeah. So, yeah, today's just another day. Was gonna be my birthday. Can't stop that. Next year, I'm gonna take that $100 and put it away where nobody can steal it from my bank. I thought I could trust my bank to hold that money for me until my birthday so that I would have a good birthday. And I get Jack. Yeah. I'll go out and shoot the BB gun, you know. So I seen Toby, he put up a video about the maps and stuff, and yeah, that's not the map you want. Well, it's good information, but especially you don't want New Mexico, because the treasure isn't in New Mexico. What do I got hanging on my wall? Let's see, I was wondering what's showing in the picture. All this trash over here. You think that's trash? This ain't trash, I'll tell you. That's a bag of Tootsie Rolls. I like a few Tootsie Rolls. And any questions? Told you all where Warm Waters Halt is. I'm not going to repeat it. And I think coming up we're going to have I'll give coordinates for the home of Brown and the gypsies that are sculpted on the rock above the home of Brown. You see, when he says, if you're on the blaze, look quickly down, what's happening is you're looking up at the blazes, and so you're looking down below you, so you think, well, it's below the blaze, so, well, that's, you know, you got to go below where you're at, I think. I don't know. It's below, when you see it, you look down. So if you're looking up at it, and you go to look down, it's not going to be between, I don't know. It could. There's all kinds of ways you can play with the words. I'll show you something else interesting I like to use. Is my 1924, I think it is, or 1824, 1825 Walker's Dictionary. You see, my ancestor John Walker and stuff, he wrote the English dictionary for immigrants from Ireland and Scotland. How to, American English for immigrants from Scotland and Ireland. And it was a dictionary. And he had a partner named Merriam-Webster. And guess what happened when John Walker died? Well, Merriam went and put his own name on Walker's Dictionary. Yeah. So I like to use Walker's Dictionary because my family wrote it. and you can look up, I look up the chase. Hey, don't look. look up words like chase, and there are old explanations, old definitions in here that aren't used anymore. We got dog fur. That's what I'm picking dog fur off of here. Dog and furs everywhere. This Australian Shepherd, he's got very fine, soft fur, and it just floats through the air. And he's got these blazing blue eyes. So let's look up a word in here. Anybody got a word you want me to look up in an 1825 dictionary? And I'll tell you what it says. So, waters. Okay, waters. I don't think I've looked up waters yet in here. Because I kind of thought, you know, when you think you know what the meaning of a word is, you don't really look it up. Waters. Washer, wasp. Waspishly. That's acting like you got a big stinger, maybe. Watchies? Water mint? Oh. Well, it goes from water violet to water sapphire, so it doesn't have waters. Water ordeal. Waterish, resembling water. Wateriness, humidly moisture. A waterfall, cataract, cascade. Now, he didn't use cataract, did he? He used another word. Waterfowl, watercresses, watercolors, to water, water. Newton defines water, when pure, to be very fluid, salt, volatile, and void of all savor or taste. It seems to consist of small, smooth, hard, porous, spherical particles of equal diameters and of equal specific gravities, as Dr. Chany Borsaris. This is some Russian guy they named Chernobyl off of, I think of. Their smoothness accounts for their sliding easily over one another's surfaces. So he's saying water molecules are smooth, and they slide easily, sliding easily over another's surfaces. One another's in more points than one, and by both these their friction and sliding over one another is rendered the least possible. This hardness accounts for the incompatibility of water when it is free from the intermixture of air. The porosity of water is so very great that it is at least 40 times as much space in matter in it. Okay, so what it's saying is the water molecules, when you see a cup of water 40% of that cup of water is empty space. 60% of it is the actual water molecules. Parasity. Yeah, it's strange. This is a strange dictionary. They thought different 200 years ago. The sea the sea urine to hold water. Why is that sea urine? Urine isn't water. To be sound to the fight. It is used for the luster of diamonds. Okay. Now that was the strangest definition of water I've ever seen. Watermark, watermelon, watermelon, a plant. That's all it says, a plant. Everybody knows what a watermelon is, so I'm not gonna go into detail. Water ordeal, water radish. Water rat. A rat that makes holes in banks. It's a water rat. I think there's some water rats in the chase. I think Trump's become a water rat. He's got to put a hole in the Fed. Water rocket. Species of water cresses. A water violet is also a plant. Water with. Watery, waddle, okay. How about another word? We've done the water. Of course, again, my 1825 dictionary. Yeah. Terry was long time ago was Carrie, but now it's Tari. People say Terry. Terry's a T-E-R-Y. Tari is T-A, tar. You know, take the R-Y off the end, it says tar. Tari. And Tari is the asphalt. The asphalt is the tarry scant because they don't have a carry anymore. So you go from where warm waters halt to the put in below the home of brown. And so, in other words, where brown is as far as you can go with a canoe before the rapids are so bad that you have to get out and carry your canoe instead of tarry it. In the poem, it's Terry. So, and if you're taking your canoe out, you're going to put your canoe in. And somebody just left and missed that good piece of advice. So, okay. See, we'll look up Tari on here. We'll look up Tari in this dictionary here. Story. And, ew, that's a bad page. You see, some of these are pretty faded, and it's like changing color. Turning brown. It wasn't in a dry place. It wasn't in a cool, dry place. T-A. I'm already up to T-I. Wasn't paying attention. These pages are kind of Don't want it to come apart. Yeah, in a library or something, they'd have you use gloves to touch this book. And Target Tariff Terrier. Now that's a dog, right? A sort of small dog, yeah. So Tari could. That's almost terrier. Tari. It says be smeared with tar, like tar and feather, to tar and feather you. So smear with tar. So it to tarry, to stay, to. It's hard to read that. Half the word is gone. To tense in place. And where's my, let's get the magnifier out for that. To tense in place. To tinue, Tinue. Continue in place, to delay, to be long in coming. So, you can't go to the home of Brown and Terry, I'll tell you, and do that, Terry. You can't just stay there and find the treasure. I don't think. Especially Brown don't even own it. He's dead, and it's been sold off to some Silicon Valley mogul. Probably belongs to Elon Musk. You know what I mean? Now, so and the guy Brown, he was a very, very wealthy man. I'll tell you, he sold the property for $88 million. You know, it's got a 40,000 square foot house or something, and it's got guest houses, and it's got a indoor swimming pool that's probably an Olympic pool, you know. It's a huge building with the pools in, anyhow. So Tari is, think of a lot of people are doing the stand around and wait and look right here thing, but I believe it's more likely the Tari Road that you're going to take, like from where Warm Waters halt to the home of Brown is miles. You don't want to walk it. It's too far to walk. So you're going to get in your car. You're going to put yourself in your car and go there. And this is maybe where the put-in was, one of the put-ins, and you're looking for the other the takeout. You're looking, if you're going from, you're looking for the takeout, and you're going to take out the treasure. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to that spot there I showed earlier in the video and take the treasure out. So, anybody got another word you want to look up? The 1825 dictionary? What things used to mean? Dude is a man. And kids today will say, call a girl dude. I mean, in my day, we called girls chicks. You know? We call them chicks, babes, whatever. We didn't call them dudes. That's like calling her John. You know, so these people, I guess, that are in their 30s maybe now, still calling women dude. You know, to us people that are older, You people that call a girl a dude, you're retarded. That's just retarded. Give up on the, you know, they're trying to turn everything around so, you know, to be politically correct. Who's Ivy and Corey? Hey, Ivy. Hey, Corey. Oh. So, I wonder if Fen is in here. What's a Fen? What's a Fen? And then what's a forest with 2 R's? You never know what word might be in here. Maybe his name had a meaning that used to be in the dictionary. Oh, page is stuck. Fenny. Fenny is marshy, boggy, inhabiting the marsh. There's where he said, I can see him coming out all muddy because they got to go into the marsh. That's Fenny. You don't believe me? I'll show you right here. It's the last one on the bottom down there. Is it going to focus? Focus, focus, focus. Come on. Further away. Can you see it? I'm holding it there long enough. Fenny. Now I know that I'll turn the camera. I'll put it on the other side and use the other camera on the phone and show you because it'll focus. Fenny, a marshy, boggy, inhabiting the marsh. Now, let's start to the top here, see if there's another Fen anything up there. The next column. Do you see that treasure word there? Right after Fen even, you know? Fenny stones. A plant. Well, I'd like to find, what are Fenny stones now? Because I've never heard of them. Fen sucked. Oh, this is funny. Fen sucked. F-E-N-S-U-K-T. Fen sucked. Sucked out of the marshes. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Fen sucked. I think Forrest will let me laugh at that. He'd probably laugh at that too. But I'll tell you, he doesn't suck. Yeah, look at his horse there for a minute. And I'll find another word here. Anybody got other words they want me to look up? Fen sucked. Sucked out of the marshes. That's funny. Okay. Marshy, boggy, inhabiting the marsh. That's Fen. So, and he talks about the belly-high grasses and the 300-foot meadows and stuff where there would be such a boggy, fenny marsh. That's him. See the nose, the eyes, everything. The guy's standing there, and there's his horse. Blaze. Blaze the horse. So, and somebody brought up that there's more than one of each thing in the treasure. For instance, There are 2 nuggets over £1 apiece. There are 2 bracelets. There are at least 2 of everything, except his autobiography. I think there's only 1 of those. 1 jar of gold dust, but there's thousands of pieces of gold dust in it. But everything, and there's the 2 omegas in the end of the book. Normally you get an alpha and omega. You're born, you die. The alpha is your birth, the omega is your death. And he got 2 omegas, meaning he basically should have died in a plane crash, should have died from cancer. He survived. He passed that 1 omega, and he's on multiple omegas after that. But there's with the treasure, there's in the poem, there's more than 1 of the double omegas telling you things repeat. That there's not just 1. Like the blaze. There's a blaze. The gypsies are blazed on the rock up above the home of Brown. But you got to go down the road even further before you find the next symbols, And that the next thing after the home of Brown is the no paddle up your creek. And the no place for the meek. So, these are locations. And they're not locations that are 100 paces apart. They're locations you take the tarry scant. Whose Creek? He had a French name. When the creek is dropping 200 feet straight down, you're not going to paddle on it. And it says, ooh, get that back up there. There are 2 ends. Yeah, I know. He told me when you find it, you want to go back again. You're going to want to make 2 trips like he did. And I don't know if he's got it in 2 locations. I got an idea where the 2 locations are, because I got, well, this one is the end of his rainbow, but this one looks so promising. It's this blaze with the horse and the fisherman standing there and all. You can't. And each of these blazes, you need to search each one, and each one covers 5 acres, maybe, you might say, 5 acres of searching around this object that you found in the wilderness. and is there another clue in there? There's nothing in the clue that says, look under a rock. But in the book, he says, find a good rock. Find a good-looking rock. And I found lots of good-looking rocks that have his art on it. So, whatever. So let's see, any other questions? I'll give you a second to come up with a question. It's my birthday. Happy birthday to me. There we go. Couldn't go out treasure hunting, but I can still celebrate because I'm in Colorado. I love that pipe. Yeah, I like this black feather. Yeah, that could be an eagle feather. I don't know. I found it at my campground, but I think it's more likely a raven. I don't know. I want to get, these are all turkey feathers. These white ones, these are turkey feathers from from Michaels, I think. Thanks. Yeah, I gotta have the medicinal. Yeah, and you know what? I find the treasure, and all that BS that smoking that makes you stupid is gonna have to go away. Because smoking that made me smart enough to find the treasure, smarter than 200, 300,000 other people. Yeah, well, you know, imagine Forrest Fenn's book. Where'd it go? It's somewhere here, any of them. So imagine a book with no pictures and no sketches, nothing in there. There'd be it'd be boring. You know, the sketches and the why has he got the word drawings in the poem? Why are drawings in the poem? Ask yourself that. Because those drawings are important. He's telling you to look at the drawings. Go back and look and read the book. Look and read the book. What do you read? The words you read, the pictures you look at. You know, you got to look at the words to read them, sure, but you got to look at the pictures and examine them for anything that might be hidden in there. And he talks about his friend, the Indian guy, who, well, it was earlier in here, huh? Way in early. Anyhow, the guy talks about Jesus. People, you know, white man goes to church and talks about Jesus. Indian goes in his teepee and talks to Jesus. But and he says, he has a little note there in reference to peyote. You know, most people, you know, you say, well, got this little magic potion here, and if you eat this little button here, you're going to be able to talk to God. You know, even though, and the government said, "Oh, don't touch it! Don't touch it! If he talks to God, he might destroy us." You know, you know what? We're free people. We make our own choices. The government doesn't make choices for us. We make our own choice. They have no business interfering in our life in any way. You know, they really have no authority. Especially under our Constitution, they have no authority. They are our servants, and yet they come and demand and put orders and things on us. You know, and my thing is the middle finger in the pocket back to the government. You know. Yeah. So I need to clean my cup. He's got tea all dripped down the other side. This side's nice. Woo, Fennatic. You can get them on Zazzle. It's a Fennatic brown trout coffee mug. So, I didn't see the last question over there. There, I just touched the screen. Is there any drawing that you have not found? I think I found the girls on the rope in a couple of places. The kids on the rope. Where is that book? Where is that book? It's somewhere here. When you live in an RV, there's nowhere to put stuff but on top of other stuff. And I'm moving stuff out to my storage. I got a trailer on the property. There was an old trailer on the property I bought, and and I put a hasp on the door and combo lock so that if I send somebody here, they can give them the combo to get in to get something if I needed it. But yeah, moving stuff out there. And here when next week I'm going to go camp closer to the treasure because that snow's melting and I got to get up there. And I know the treasure's up there somewhere. I got some good ideas of spots, and some of them it doesn't seem too logical to be. Why would he put it there? I can't see. I think he thought about where other people might be intentionally and where other people might be accidentally. And one of my search areas, it's like somebody could crash their car there and end up off the road in the creek or something, and a wrecking crew come to recover the car, and hey, look at this, a bronze box. So I think it'd be out of reach of where an accident might intrude upon. It's like that. There's one switchback coming down the mountain over Pagosa, and a truck driver hauling rebar. There were two truck drivers in the truck, and they missed the runaway trunk ramp, and they went down, and they went phew, straight off a 400-foot cliff. They only found one of the truck drivers. There's a C.W. McCall has a song, it's Wolf Creek Pass, the C.W. McCall song about that road. Yeah, it's a pretty good one. About truckers, And it's barreling down that, over the Great Divide and barreling down yep. Deadly, very deadly. I will not drive my RV on the Pagosa side of Wolf Creek Pass. I'll drive around, go down to New Mexico, and come back up. I'll go the long way rather than, because when I got my RV, the first thing I had to do was do a $3,500 brake job, and then they're still not the best brakes. You got to use that lowest gear. Can't go. You try and keep it, low gear and at 25, and it creeps up to that low gear won't kick in over 35, and so it slips up to the next gear, and you're really plowing downhill if you're in that gear. So, and I pull my car with the RV too. Oh, well, we can go. I can take this for a little adventure here. We'll go outside. We'll go outside for a bit. I can't see my screen probably, but we got that's Mount Blanc over there, and the treasure's over that way. And let me see here. That's Taos Mountain down there. We got to point it up to the sky more to get. I can't see the mountains on the screen here because it's dimmed. But and I got my little fire burn thing. Burn my trash. Got me that was my birthday present I bought myself. Little Winchester BB gun. And of course it's a Daisy actually. So yeah, this is how I live. I live in there. Where's the sun at? Oh, it's still, I got my solar panel See the solar panel up there? I got it on a spinning thing. So it'll rotate. I got a couple of Lazy Susans up there. It comes around. I try and hold the phone with my left hand because I got a bone spur in my shoulder, right shoulder, that gives me the shakes. And then I gotta find an old hat or something for my security guard here. This is my security guard. He's manning his post. So, does it shoot straight? The security guard here. I'm gonna get a couple of sticks and put a little pistol, pistol looking thing up here with pointing a gun up, put a gun on him, because really what he is, when you're driving by on the road over there, it's about 500 feet to the road, but from that far away, that looks like somebody standing there. I got he needs a baseball cap, and as I got a garden light, he's got a light on his head. This is his face, really. I guess I could put a little cardboard picture of somebody on there. Who should I put on there? So, yeah, and you see, when out here in the winter, your dump tanks will freeze up, and so I've got a mirror there, and when the sun comes up, it bounces sunlight up in there to thaw it out. Yeah, I get kind of tired of searching. My body can't take, and I look at, oh man, I gotta climb up there. I don't want to climb up there. But I go looking around here for arrowheads, and I haven't found one. The only arrowheads I've found are the ones that are 15 feet long, that are part of the carved in the rocks and stuff. In the cliff, I can't take the whole hillside with me. So I come out here to look for that stuff. Try and find an arrowhead. Eventually I'll find one. But I think the first arrowheads are going to be in that treasure chest. That's the goal. And I got Jack. He runs around. Oh, you Jack. You good boy, huh? He's a good boy. Yeah. But yeah, he gets all kinds of running space out here. He can't. Yep. And I'll just show you what I made over here. This helps find arrowheads. I took a Lowe's bucket, and ooh, I cut the bottom out, and I took some screen and riveted it in there. And thanks, Chris. Yeah, Amazon screwed with me. So I can, I use a shovel usually, but see. And then you can check the rocks in there. Yeah, it's for looking for artifacts. But I was going to, I want to take, these are all kinds of rocks that have washed off the mountain. Yeah. YouTube, they need to set the phone so that it blocks calls while you're live streaming. No, do not accept incoming call. Some quartzits. You know, this is the type you find golden stuff in quartzits all ugly like that. Got rust in it. It's got minerals. But I'm not seeing many treasure questions. Guess I'm about done. I gave out a little information today. I'll never give exact spots, but it gets you in the neighborhood. You got to figure it all out. See ya.